Derrick Henry throwing a touchdown.
Yeah, it was pretty. I was pretty fucking like, that's rad. All right, Derrick Henry's the man. I already know the fucking facts of the matter. Derrick Henry owns Kansas City. You know, it's okay. Can't blame the defense for the offense turning the ball over though. That's illegal conduct.
This is true. And with that, on the hot mic, welcome back to the Chop Block. Week 7 in the books.
Fuck yeah.
And this is, you can see us, this is the first episode. Halloween is on Sunday, so it is Halloween.
Halloween.
Kind of like the NFL season, this, the second week of buys, and it was just Halloween with only 13 games. Horrible. Horrible for fantasy.
Yep.
I did actually great in fantasy this week. I won all 3 of my games.
He's
By a
also the
large
commissioner of the
margin.
league, and he rigs
Do
up
you
all
not
the
have
shit
any
to
Chiefs
win.
on your
so.
team?
I actually have a lot of Chiefs on my teams. I don't have Patrick Mahomes on any of my teams. I got Clyde Edwards-Helaire on 2 of my injured reserves. Travis Kelce on all of my teams. That's a must.
Dude, I had a bunch of players on buy or IR on my benches, so
Yeah.
it was a horrible. Like, I won one game by 0.04 points.
Did it seem like there was more bye weeks this week than any other fucking week? Like, it seemed like they just loaded them up on this week. And
Well, this will be the heavy one, and then it goes
That's
back
right.
down.
yeah.
So
Early flow, and then
we
it goes
got-
back to a normal flow.
Yeah, there's 15. Yeah, we had 13 games this week or last week, and then we'll go back to 15, and then eventually, another 2 weeks. All this will be over, and then the trade deadline hits.
I didn't know that
Dang.
fluctuated. I didn't realize there were
Fuck,
different
trade
amounts of
deadline's
in
bye
one.
weeks per week.
Because of the 32 teams, they're trying to balance it out. Like, kudos to those guys in the offices that do the actual scheduling.
Scheduling.
The scheduling, that's pretty fucking impressive. And
You
it's,
know that their home and away games are already scheduled out for like 16 years.
yep.
Imagine if
Because
that's like your one fucking job in the NFL, is just do scheduling. You
Rain
show up
Man.
for like one day. Just, all right, cool. All right, I'll see you guys in 10 years.
And then every
Here's
4
several
years,
million
you
dollars.
you play, or no, that's baseball. Every 4 years,
All you
they-
got to do is rig that fucking first Monday night game to have the fucking Super Bowl champs against the NFC champs or whoever the fuck. All you do is set up that return match for the first week, and you're fucking gold, bro.
Yep,
Yeah.
you got your money.
Yeah, they try to do that with like the Super Bowl champion against somebody from the same conference that they either played in the previous postseason or the Super Bowl. Not generally do they do a Super Bowl rematch in the first week, though. They try to save that till they start getting huge viewer numbers.
But that first game is usually supposed to be
A marquee game.
a marquee matchup. A pay-per-view on a free show.
Exactly.
Does the Chiefs
Technically-
even play Tampa Bay this year?
What's that?
Do the Chiefs play Tampa Bay this year?
In the Super Bowl, we will.
You guys heard it here first. Okay.
Hey. I already said that 5-year
dead
undefeated
last.
streak starts next week.
I'm not dead last, bro.
You're dead
The
last.
Jets are worst.
Oh, well, you're dead last in our division.
The Jags are worst.
There is an extra week, so there is still
Oh, there's plenty of room to
I'm not going to say nobody's out of it, but there are quite a
5
few
years
teams that are
undefeated starts
they're
this week,
totally
baby.
out of
Call
it.
it.
Like, unless Detroit pulls something out and goes winless the next 10 games.
You mean
undefeated,
like
you
they've
know.
been doing.
10-7, they might make it in, but that's not going to happen. Let's be realistic here. Like, D is on point because he was like, they're not winning a fucking game next year or this year, and it's pretty close to.
You can't dap that up now. That's gonna fucking jinx it, bro.
Yeah,
Nah.
well, I mean, full disclosure, in our other fucking group chat that I got going on, I actually picked the Detroit Lions to beat the Philadelphia Eagles this week in the super upset of the season. So, I mean, because honestly, somebody has to win that game.
I think I did too because they're at home, and like.
And they just got whooped. So here's what I think about that. What's his name? Jared Goff just got whooped by the team that. Go on, get out of here. We don't want you anymore. Didn't get his revenge this past Sunday. Maybe next Sunday he'll get some kind of semblance of a revenge on. something.
I don't want to get to it, but Philadelphia's mascot didn't even go with the team. He ended up at the Green Bay Chicago game. So if their mascot, look it up. I posted it on my Facebook. I will post it to the group. There is a
That's
shot
fucking horrible.
of the Eagles mascot in the end zone,
I
looking
saw
at the
that.
crowd, and it's the Green Bay Chicago game, and I'm like, what the f is going on?
Hey man, the powwow was fucking strong last week.
No
Right.
doubt, like he's like,
Strong last week.
why did all these people look different? But anyways, let's get back to why we're
That's why you
here.
don't eat edibles before work, bro.
The guy wears a suit, and no rabbit holes. We could go down those all week, but let's get into why we're here. Recapping Week 7. Started off Thursday, Denver, Cleveland. This guy, anybody hear of Dearness Johnson? Yeah, you probably drafted him. Oh, I'm seeing what you're putting down with him being the
No.
commissioner, and
I didn't draft him. I copped him off the waiver wire.
that guy out of nowhere, 22 carries, 146 yards, and a touchdown.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
He's a running back, the number one running back for the Cleveland Browns. Have been running
But he's
fucking
actually
everywhere all
not.
season.
He's not the number one. He's like the number 3 or 4.
The number
But
four
number
fucking
one,
option.
Chubb is out. Number 2, Hunt was out. So he, by default, is the number one running back in
But
Cleveland
he
right now.
technically not. Like, you guys all followed the numbers. He's not supposed to be that guy, but he was that guy.
was
He
that
made
fucking guy.
he made the best of his opportunity, and like if you saw him afterwards, like go back and watch that. Like the dude was super humbled and
Yeah.
like for the opportunity, and like
I believe he was a walk-on player, if I'm not
He's
mistaken.
been riding the bench all fucking season. He
I
didn't
think
he
he's
was gonna
actually
play at all.
local. Like he
From-
was local from Cleveland.
Oh, from Cleveland? I was going to say from here. No, I've never heard of him, but
So,
I believe it.
but yeah, kudos to him, man. Like if you have your moment, you gotta make the most of it because
Next man up.
it could be gone. Speaking about gone, what happened to Lamar Jackson when Cincinnati completely slapped the shit out of him? 41-17.
Jamar Chase chased them out of town.
Jackson got sacked 5 times.
It,
I
What
hadn't
happens
heard-
when you're the fucking running back and the quarterback?
He is,
Any tackle for a loss is a sack when you're the fucking quarterback.
3 weeks ago, I permanently benched Lamar Jackson for fucking Joe Burrow, and then 2 weeks ago, I cut Lamar Jackson for nothing. Nothing at all.
and
He
Joe
did do
Burrow
that.
threw for 416 yards, 3
Joe Burrow put
touchdowns.
up 34 fucking points.
He got after it.
Yes. Shout out to you, sir.
You guys coming alive.
That boy good.
Somehow New York won against Carolina. It was 5-3 at the half,
Somebody had to win.
and New York ended up winning 25-3.
Jesus.
I don't know what happened to Sam Darnold. Whatever. We talked about the Philadelphia mascot being at the Green Bay Washington game. Washington had way more yards than Green Bay. They on paper they looked like they should have won, but they couldn't get nothing done.
Well,
If you do have Adams
City.
on your team, he's in COVID protocol.
that's right.
And it
2
sounds
weeks.
like at least 2 more of the wide receivers in that group will be going on COVID protocol before the
God.
game.
Damn it.
It's not looking so good for Green
Yeah.
Bay coming up this week again. Thursday night. It's a
Yeah.
short week too.
And I'm relying on Aaron Rodgers this week, man.
And
'Cause I got, Russell Wilson on the injured reserve, backed up by Aaron Rodgers, and I have
and Green Bay is playing Arizona in
Youch.
Arizona.
Arizona finna get in that ass.
Spoiler
I thought you
alert.
had Kyler Murray on your team.
Different team.
Ah.
I'm talking about the Dude Weekly team.
That leads us to the sore subject of the Kansas City Tennessee game.
And that's our wrap for this week.
Skip.
Oh man, hold on.
Hold on,
Those
hold on.
boys got took
Hold
to
on.
the woodshed,
Hold on
man.
a second.
What?
This is my
Hey.
weekly chance to cop an attitude and ruin the whole segment. I'm not listening to this. I'm not participating. Fuck this segment. We can skip.
Smells like shit in here.
Go to the ads. harrisonco@gmail.com. Shout out to you
I
guys.
thought they killed Mahomes there for a minute though.
I'm about to kill this segment.
Yeah,
Next
that
fucking game.
that did look
That was a
like
brutal hit.
a knee to the face. It was,
Fuck,
They
man.
scorpioned him in midair.
but
Dirty
he's
sons of
getting paid
bitches.
$50 million, so he just had to brush it off.
Yeah.
I feel
I'll
like
be
they
fine.
picked him up way too soon. Like he was a rag doll, and I'm like, why are you moving him? He might have a broken neck, and they're just picking him up. It's like weekend to Bernie's. He was like,
Get
I'm
some blood
okay.
back
I'm
to your
okay.
feet,
Like
man.
get him off the field.
Hey, that's the $1 billion man right there.
You gotta get the blood back in his fucking feet.
Something. It got knocked
take-
out of his head for
Take him to
sure.
the training room, just throw a $100 bill on him. There you go.
Yep.
He makes $50 million. Like $100 bill doesn't mean anything to him anymore. It's like
That's actually what he uses for Band-Aids.
Like, I feel
follow
like,
him on Instagram.
Johnny Football comes squirting out of nowhere to get that $100 bill and roll it up as
You
he's
be fucking squirting Johnny's all
Squirting.
over the football.
Allegedly.
That's why you can't hold on to him.
50 million. You better
Allegedly.
shake
Fucking
off that
allegedly.
flying knee.
Allegedly.
Speaking about Coke, that leads us to Miami's game.
Oh,
And, you know,
allegedly.
Miles fucking Gaskins.
Atlanta went into Miami. They flip-flopped the lead with Miami took the lead with like less than 3 minutes to go, but they left too much time for Matty Ice. They worked the clock down, kicked a field goal, and that's all she wrote. And I was like, Miami, you did a great job, but you done fucked up. The Jets played New England, and that we 54 points by New England. Come on.
Went pretty much how it's gone for the last 25 years.
And then the Jets lost their number one pick, their quarterback,
Zach
Wilson,
Wilson, yeah.
to MCL sprain.
They say they think it's just a sprain. He should be back in 4 weeks. Or
4 to
so,
6 weeks.
Yeah.
So what do they go? They do a trade for bringing back Joe Flacco.
What?
Did they really?
Joe Flacco is coming back to the Jets.
Oh wow.
Meanwhile, Colin
Wow, that's
Kaepernick is
desperation.
still not playing in the NFL.
Yeah, it smells real bad on them.
Yeah.
We talked about Detroit earlier. The Rams beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, the Rams rammed it on them.
It was a little controversy again. The Rams, less than a minute left. They could have just downed the ball. They kicked a 47-yard field goal with under a minute to go.
Dumb dick.
Just to McVay to run the score up a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it's Madden. Good job. Like, okay.
Because fuck you, Jared Goff. This is what you could have been.
Pretty much.
Philly went to Vegas, lost by 11. It wasn't actually that close of a game. They scored 15 points in the fourth quarter, which I blame their mascot being in the wrong stadium. But
Yeah, they didn't have the proper cheerleaders.
yeah,
That lineup was fucked.
Mojo was off, bro.
Yeah.
and you know,
least
Las
the
Vegas
Raiders
won
are
without
starting.
Waller, which was a shock to me.
They also won without John Gruden again. So
That's 2 in a row.
damn.
Let's keep
That
going,
is
guys.
that's
Raider
what they call
Nation.
a winning
Let's
streak.
keep going.
Yeah. When's the last time you guys had a winning streak?
2 games is a winning
Hey.
streak.
In fucking Las Vegas, it is. And before that, Oakland. Yes, we're going back to the Oakland days when that was.
Speaking about how long's it been since somebody had a winning streak? We get into the Chicago Tampa Bay game, 38-3.
You know,
Um,
that's pretty.
There was a
Pretty
whole
fucking
bunch of
terrible.
to 3 scores this week.
How in the fuck is Tom Brady's old ass out there just fucking slinging rockets? I would need a fucking PED test
So-
now.
He threw 4 touchdowns,
Actually-
which he now has 601 touchdowns. I don't know if you guys saw this, but his number 600, which, you know, milestone. I don't know why it's a milestone. I mean, like, the closest guy is Drew Brees that threw like 572, 3,
Something like that, yeah.
somewhere in there. And I was like, he's just tacking on, okay, cool, you threw 600. Mike Evans caught it, threw it into the stands to a fan. And then, like,
Oops.
they had to, you know, negotiate with the fan to get the ball back, and like the guy could have kept it and auctioned it off, but apparently Tony Romo is in some hot water because of his negotiation skills. Was like, why don't you just, you know, use your wife as leverage, you know, a date with his Giselle to get the ball back. Which, I mean, like, I'm
Dang.
not offended by it, but
No.
I'll definitely go on a
Why
date
are
with her, but I'm
people
not
upset
giving
with
your
that?
fucking ball back for that.
No.
$500,000.
no, he got like a couple jerseys, a couple
what he
hats,
got
$1,000 gift certificate to the team store.
He got 2 fucking Tom Brady signed jerseys. He's got Mike Evans signed jersey and his cleats. He's got an undisclosed amount on the team store. He got 2 seasons worth of
$1,000.
season tickets and a full Bitcoin for it.
Oh, a full Bitcoin.
Yeah, from
Full
Tom
Bitcoin.
Brady
Still not
personally.
500,000.
No,
Saw
he.
that.
Yeah, but
Still not 500,000.
he's a fan of Tom Brady's.
Right.
I'm not. I would have fucking told that bastard $500,000 fucking dollars. I think I said that already though.
half mil cash in a duffel bag, bro. Come on.
All right, bring it. Floyd got it.
Arizona slapped the shit out of Houston.
Yep.
Houston was actually winning at one point. We go into the Sunday night game. Indy and San Francisco was a complete shit show.
Yeah, almost as bad as
It rained so much in California that night that I think 15 people died from rainfall.
They had video of porta potties getting blown around.
Oh yeah, it was fucking nuts.
It
They
was
had
a
like,
full-on shit
basically
show.
like a West Coast hurricane came through that shit.
Yeah.
No big twisters, just fucking fuck ton of wind and rain.
Dude, they had some BS calls by the refs, like the muffed punt that the receiver kicked into the end zone and then downed it, and they called it a safety, or no, they called it a touchback, which it should have been a safety. He touched the ball and then kicked it. There was also a side-to-side false start instead of, the tight end moving back and running across, and it was like, wait, what kind of what's going on with the refs? And then
Tight end can go in motion.
Huh?
The tight end can go in motion.
Yes, he can. But they called him for a false start. That was it, towards the end of the game.
Okay, I got to say now. I
You
thought
have
you
to,
were
you
saying
have
the
to
other way
move
around.
off the line of scrimmage before you can go in motion.
He did.
Jeez.
He stepped back and then ran across, and then they.
Bullshit call then.
Yeah, it was just ridiculous fucking calls, and then the Monday night game, probably lowest scoring game of the week. Seattle loses 3 in a row. Kicker makes his debut. He basically won the game for New Orleans, but shout out to Alvin Kamara, the fastest player to get to 3,000 receiving yards and 3,000 rushing yards.
Good old
66
Tennessee
games.
boy.
Nice.
Had a great game.
Nice.
Yeah, he did.
Hopefully you can win a
fucking-
Super Bowl to show for it.
He actually does have a Super Bowl to show for it.
He
Well,
does.
with Drew
I don't
Brees.
think New Orleans will win a Super Bowl this year.
Well, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was like his rookie or his second year in the league when they won that last Super Bowl, wasn't it?
Okay, well, do another one.
But if you're not winning, you can head on over to the Hippie House, the premier glass emporium
Everybody's
in
been
all of Matter, and pick up some new art or smoking utensil, whatever.
They have all of your Palo needs, actually. And supplies to fit all budgets. So check
Yep.
them out for sure.
Somebody else that works within people's budgets, Harris Sign Co.
Ooh.
HarrisSignCo@gmail.com for all your vinyl needs.
Mhm.
Whatever you need. Shirts, car wrap, house wrap, whatever.
Where'd you guys get those dope ass AXE hoodies from?
Well,
Oh, good friend of ours, sponsor of the show over at HarrisSignCo@gmail.com.
See? Bam. Bang, bang.
That's it.
Bang, bang. Right there. Comics the Gathering, still doing their Friday night Magic tournaments
Every other Friday.
every other Friday. This week, since it is Halloween, they have a Halloween mask contest on Sunday, 11 to 6.
No, Saturday, October 30th, 11 to 6.
Shit.
Comic Fest.
Comic Fest. My bad.
It's
Day
all
before. I'm fucked up. It's all good. But while you're there, get yourself a shirt or a hoodie.
Mhm.
You wear that at any kind of convention. Tag yourself and them on whatever your social media platform is,
good. They're all over, bro.
and you get yourself 20% off the next time you go in the store.
Mhm.
What else you got to lose?
Which is great. And they also have entertainment to fit all budget levels. Always
Yeah.
have sales and deals going on.
They got all sorts of cool shit, man. They got retro fucking toys. They got Funko Pops. They got every comic you can fucking think of. Even the ones that you don't want to buy because it's,
Everything!
Yep. The entire confection.
And with that, have a happy Halloween and keep your booger hook off the bang switch.
Fuck yeah. Hashtag.